So, welcome to T-Shan Yoga Plan. I'm a joke. I'm an absolute joke. But here's just an easy to follow along, quick yoga routine for beginners that you can do in the morning, middle of the day, or at night. Yeah, let's get to it. So you want to hold each stretch for I'm gonna make this a follow along, so just follow along with me, but if you want, you can hold it for longer or shorter, but at least 20 to 30 seconds should be good. All right, guys, let's get started. All right, guys, so for this one, we are going to just be reaching forward and grabbing our toes. That's simply it. So first, I like to reach up, extend the spine, and then over to your toes, obviously. And remember, you want to be breathing deeply and slowly into your belly through all of this. So yeah, just keep doing that and I'll shut up. Enjoy the music. I like to always keep kind of mobile through these stretches, so I kind of like to move side to side, kind of shove my elbows into the ground, left, right, shove my chin toward my feet. Don't be afraid to come out of it like I just did for a little bit. Take a deep breath and go back in, and just to get that nice stretch. Alright, so you can get ready for the next pose where we're going to be crossing our left leg over our right leg, like so. And this is going to be a twisting one where I'm going to reach up with my right arm and over my left knee. And then as I twist, I'm going to be pushing my right elbow into my left knee as I push my left knee into my right elbow. So this is kind of engaging your core and everything, and it'll just kind of reset your spine and your pelvis in a really good way. And breathing deeply is really crucial in this one, even though it's not the most comfortable, but you want to breathe deep because this will help detox your organs, literally. Yeah, that's pretty much it for that one. And we're going to move on to the other side in just a second, in just a moment. Yeah, this other side for me is my tighter side. So excuse me if I spent a tiny bit more time on this one. But yeah, same kind of concept. I don't know if you could see, but I'm a lot more restricted on this side. I just feel it more. But yeah, so if you have one side that's tighter than the other, it's totally normal. As you do more and more yoga, you'll discover that even more. That's a frustrating thing about yoga. Sometimes you think I'm supposed to be getting better and looser, but the more you do yoga, the more you discover more kind of crap about your body. But it's good because then you can focus on it and know what to work on. And so remember taking nice, slow, deep breaths. You don't want to make this too tiring or exhausting or anything like that, because maybe some of you are doing this before you go to bed. So remember pushing that knee into the elbow as you push the elbow into the knee. So now we're going to come on to our bellies. And for this one, it's going to be kind of a back bend. So we're going to come into a Sphinx posture, where you're going to be having your forearms on the floor, and you want to drive through your elbows. So you want to drive your elbows into the floor, and you want to imagine that someone has a string at the top of your head, kind of, and they're pulling up. So you're not straining your neck back, but if you look at me, I'm just kind of extending my head upward without crunching the back of my neck. And I'm kind of pulling my shoulders back and down and lifting my chest up. And if you're able to, you can straighten out your arms. And what I like to do is spiral my hands out. So if you can imagine if there's a paper underneath your hands, you're kind of ripping the paper outward, kind of creating torque, which puts your shoulders in a good position. And this is just a front view. I kind of like to move side to side on this one, like so. Breathing deeply and just really getting into the spine. And then the next one, we are going to just come into a nice child pose, just to kind of balance out that back bend. And yeah, this is supposed to be kind of quick, guys, where you don't want to, I just don't want to overwhelm you guys with too long of a routine. So this is just something you guys can do if you don't have much time. It's a quick little 10-minute thing, yeah, so just breathe deeply into your lower back, push the breath all the way down your lower back, so that as if you had something on your lower back, you're trying to press that up with your breath, if that makes sense. I hope it does. I kind of like to reach forward as I reach my ass backwards and reach my hands forward. Really gets it. And then now we're gonna come into a crow pose where I'm gonna put my left foot out like so, and I'm gonna have it kind of like my left leg is gonna be in a 90-degree angle. But if you can't get it to that and you're not flexible enough, then no shame, pull that left foot toward your body more and it'll be a little easier. And then I kind of like to straighten up my body, lift through my chest, and pull my shoulders back and down. And I like to really flex my glutes in this one. It kind of helps reset the pelvis. And like you just saw, I like to kind of move around and twist over to the other. So if I'm going on the left side like I am right now, I'll use my right arm, reach up and twist over, kind of pull and bend down, all these type of little movements that you see me doing. Feel free to just move around in this pose. I prefer mobility over like static stretching because it just really helps your body get more supple and strong, protects your joints. Being interrupted right now, so just ignore that. And then we're gonna move on to the other side. Same deal on this side. I like to make sure that the creases on like my elbow creases, like I don't know what you call it, like the crease in between your bicep and your forearm are pointing forward, chest up, not straining your neck. Remember there's that string at the top of your head that someone's pulling on. And then I'll reach over with my left hand over my right knee and just twist my body. And when I do this, I like to kind of loosen my belly as I breathe in and then flex my abs as I breathe out to really just reset everything. Bend forward a little bit, breathing, moving. I hope this isn't too long for you guys, but remember, like the more you pull your left foot in, the better, and you don't have to worry about getting that back leg perfectly straight. It's just about getting in your hips with this. Over time, it'll loosen up a lot, trust me. Now we're gonna head on to our back, and this is one of my favorite ones. So we're just gonna lay down and kind of pull our legs over our face. And if you can't get your toes to the ground like I am, like with this whole routine, honestly, don't try to like match me if you're not as flexible. It's counterproductive. You're gonna hurt yourself, you're gonna get too tired, you're not gonna wanna do it, just all these things. So just go as much as you can. For me, I like to pull my toes toward my face as I do this, if that makes sense. And you can even reach with your hands forward as your legs reach back, and this gives a nice shoulder stretch. And I like to like shake my head no or yes, whatever feels good, because that really loosens up the neck and the vertebrae back up there. Yeah, and this is really good for your spine, guys. And if you want, you can do this part, but this is not necessary. I'm just trying to I don't know, I just like to do this on the way out. Just come nice and slow. It's a little daunting on the core. And then for the next move, we're gonna be on our back again, and this is just gonna be the last move. Just a nice twist because of all the back bending and forward bending we just did. I like to twist the spine just to get it even. So we'll twist to the right, and with your opposite hand, you're gonna grab your knees and just kind of pull. Make sure your shoulders are flat, and the arm that's extended out, you want to reach with that arm, and you can just kind of shake your head no or whatever feels good, honestly. Like, this is more about feeling good than following a specific like stretching protocol, guys. That's where most people go wrong with yogas. Like, they think they have to do everything right, with perfect form, following the teacher exactly. But no, everyone's body's different. Everyone has different joints and structure. So just kind of play around in this position, whatever feels good, and just kind of breathe and let it go. I'm going to switch to the other side, do the same thing. So you're, doing the same thing. Not much else to say. This one feels really good on my shoulders because I've always had a bad right shoulder, so I like to breathe deeply into this one and really extend out through my arms. And like I give resistance with my arm against my knees so that it feels like I'm just twisting even more, which you can probably feel if you do that. And we're nearing the end here, guys. Just honestly, like, you can swing your knees left and right if you want to. Just do whatever feels good in this position, because this is the final pose, and you just want to make sure your back's all nice and even. And then for the last pose, we're just gonna come and relax into a corpse pose, Savasana as they call it. I think that's kind of a weird name, but just relax here as long as you can, and that's it. So you guys can stay in that corpse pose for as long as you want. Since if you're doing this at night, you might just want to go right to bed, but if you're doing it in the morning or the afternoon or something, I'd suggest you stay in it for like just a minute. Just like sit there and relax, let your body kind of gather itself and even out on the floor, or longer. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed some T-Shan yoga plan. I'm just saying that because it sounds good to the ear, so maybe that'll be my brand. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed. Let me know what you want. If you want a little bit more challenging next time, or maybe more dynamic, maybe some more standing stuff, just let me know. Alright guys, peace out. Love you all.